Freelancers or remote jobs, which one is better and pay more in 2025? I have been getting this question a lot of time, and this video is going to be an explanatory video where I am going to break down freelancing for you, and I'm also going to break down the nitty-gritty, everything that is involved about remote jobs. So this video, grab your pen. If you are someone who want to be a freelancer, grab your pen, because I'll be telling you the pros and the consequences of freelancing, and also the pros and the consequences of getting a remote job. And if you're just coming across my channel for the very first time, my name is Basi Ejogba, and in my channel I help people level up their online game. So if you love content like this, please don't forget to hit on the red subscribe button so that I can continue getting updates anytime I will drop videos like this, and in turn you will help me grow. And just like I said, we are going to be comparing these two vital and important online journey, freelancing and getting a remote job. But before we talk about comparing freelancing and remote job, what is freelancing? You understand? What is freelancing and what is remote job? Freelancing is simply you offering your skill as a service to people, right? So freelancing is simply you offering your skill as a service to people, and freelancing makes you a boss because you are the one selling your skill on platform like Upwork, Fiverr, or directly to your clients. So you are a boss, you are a man on your own. You only get this work, you offer your skill as a service to these people, and after that you cut off from them. Then when it comes to remote job is that you are getting this job, you are employed, you understand, because of the name job. So you are getting employed by a company, but you can work, you can do this job from anywhere. So you can do this job from your house, you can do this job from your workplace, you can do this job from anywhere remotely. So you don't necessarily need to be in the office, but you are employed, right? So you have to take note of this point. You are employed, while in freelancing you are not employed. You are just offering this service as you are just offering your skill as a service. So let's say you are a graphics designer. If you're a graphics designer and I meet you, bro, I want to design a flyer for my event and I pay you money. As of that time, you're a freelancer because you are offering your skill as a service to me, which after that we are off. But a remote worker is employed by that company, right? So that is just how it is. So that is the basic definition you're supposed to know about freelancing and remote job. So let's talk about the money aspect. How much can a freelancer earn and how much can a remote worker earn? So we'll talk about the cons and the pros. Okay, let's talk about the pros and the cons first. Now, when it comes to freelancing, the pros is that there is no income ceiling. So there's no end to how much you can, there is no end to how much you can earn when it comes to freelancing, because you can charge higher as your skill grows. So the way I will charge you as a beginner in graphics design will not be the same way you expect a boss, someone we call like boss, someone that knows graphic design better than me, will charge you. I can set to charge you 2,000 naira, 5,000 naira, and another person will charge you 10,000 naira, 100,000 naira. So when it comes to freelancing, there is no end to how much you can earn. You continue earning based on how good you are. That is one thing, that's one of the best things when it comes to freelancing. As a freelancer in tech or design or copywriting, you can charge up to $2,000 to $5,000 a month. Yes, this is realistic. This is what people have been earning, right? So that is the good aspect when it comes to freelancing. There's no end to how much you can earn. There's no sling, so there's no stoppage as far as you continue improving in your work, right? And the consequences, or the cons, is that freelancing is unstable. You might get a job you might get a gig today, and tomorrow there's nobody chatting you or DM you for a gig to offer your service, right? So it is unstable. It is not stable. It's not something that you will constantly get clients. It doesn't work that way. So it is unstable, and like I said, some months are great. Sometimes you'll be like, see, you touch a god, or there's a God's blessing on you that you'll be getting clients. While some months are dry, you might not even get clients in some of those months, right? And the thing is, there's no guarantee paycheck. So there's sometimes you can tell someone that the person should pay you 10,000 naira and the person price is now 8,000 naira. So that is one thing when it comes to freelancing. That is what the consequences or the bad aspect when it comes to freelancing is, that there's no guarantee. You don't know, you are not 100% sure that okay, I am going to get 100,000 naira at the end of this. You understand? So it's not guaranteed. Your payment or how much you are going to get is not guaranteed. And let's talk about remote job. When it comes to remote job, like I said, is you getting a job but working anywhere in the world, worldwide. Now, remote job, the process is that you have a stable salary and other benefits that are attached to it. Over time, I've been making videos based on remote companies that are hiring right now, and I find out that your salary, the some of them pay up to $199,000. That is per annum, that is yearly. They pay $199,000. And just apart from that, there are also benefits that are attached to it, like health benefit, which is medical, dental, the vision benefit, also pension benefit. There's also a paid leave for it. So when you're paid, you're also going to get paid and stuff like that. So there are some benefits that are attached to it. And like I said, you can earn as high as up to 2,000. Like, what am I saying? You can earn up to 50, like the one I saw, you can earn up to $65 per hour. So you can earn up to $65 per hour as a remote worker. And at the end of the year, you can earn up to $199,000. So when it comes to freelancing, when it comes to remote job, your salary is sure. You understand? Your salary is sure as a remote job worker. And although this is depending on the field you are working, your salary is sure, and you can earn as high as you can depending on that field, depending on your qualification. And you also have this flexibility to do anything you want to do. You understand? You have the flexibility to do things that you want to do. You can stay in the house and take care of your children while you are still working for this company. You can be in Nigeria right now and you are working for companies that are in the US. That is one of the good things when it comes to remote jobs. Then the consequences is that you are capped. Yes, you are capped. Even though you work as much as you want to work, it's very hard for your salary to get double because it's a job. It's very hard for your salary to get double. Unlike a freelancer. Yes, like freelancer is his own boss, but this one you have a boss, you are employed to work for people. So, and it's very bad if the company you are working for, they are not even making profit as of that time, they are making losses. You understand? So further that you are not going to, your salary, although your salary you are going to get your salary at the end of the month or at the end of the week, but the thing is that it's not going to grow. So you can stay in a company and work as long as you want to work, your salary will still not grow, but your salary, your paycheck is guaranteed at the end of the month or at the end of the week. That is one thing about it. Then let's talk about which of them pay more between freelancing and remote job. Which of them pay more? Now I cannot just talk about freelancing and remote job, which of them pays more, because from the explanation I've given to you, I've seen that these two are although similar, but they are different. So when it comes to this, which of them pays more, there's some advice I would love to give to you. Now, if you are just starting out in your online journey, you want to start earning money online, I will advise you that you should go for remote jobs, because when it comes to remote jobs pay more if you are just starting, because freelancing takes time for you to build that skill. It takes time for you to get known. It takes time for you to build that brand. Understand? So if you are just starting out and you need money, then remote job is the best for you. But if you already have a strong skill and a portfolio, if you're already strong, then freelancing is there for you, because you are your own boss. You set your rate, you can work with multiple clients, you can get clients, you can get work, make sure you deliver. So you have opportunity to work with multiple clients, and you have the opportunity to charge them as high as you wish to charge them. So that is just the only difference. If you're just starting out, I will advise you to go for a remote job. But if you already have the strong skill and the portfolio, I will advise you to go into freelancing. Then there's something that is known as the hybrid approach. So the hybrid approach is people who take remote job for stability, and in turn they build their skill, focus on their freelancing, and use that freelancing to replace their remote job. So that is a hybrid approach. You are not just focusing only on the remote job, neither you're only focusing on the freelancing. Rather, you are focusing on the remote job because you are just starting out, in order for you to get a guaranteed paycheck, and in turn you build your skill, build your portfolio, and use your freelancing skill to replace your remote job. So after building your strong skill and your portfolio, you tend to resign from your job to focus solely on your freelancing. So that is just basically everything you're supposed to know, or the comparison that involves freelancing and getting a remote job. Now in 2025, freelancing has a potential to pay more, like I always say, but remote jobs are reliable for beginners. remote jobs are reliable for beginners. And for you, which one will you be going for? Are you going for stability, or you are going for that one that pays more? Drop it in the comment section. Let me know. Are you a freelancer or are you a remote job worker? Do you have any of them right now? Have you ever earned money from freelancing, or are you currently employed as a remote job worker? And if you're looking for companies that will employ you, that are currently employing or hiring for remote job workers, then check out my videos. I'll be making videos based on remote job companies hiring right now. And if you love this video and you wish to continue getting videos like this, please don't forget to hit on the red subscribe button, and also share these videos to your friends so that they can come here and get value, and in turn I'll feel motivated to continue dropping videos like this. And I'll see you in my next video. Always remember that you're wonderful, always remember that you're unique, and always remember that you're a pace setter. I really love you. Thank you.